Everyone needs to calm down. The Eagles can still win the Super Bowl. The Eagles season is over. I know that the offense and the defense has looked pretty bad over the past 3 weeks, but just think about it. Remember the good pieces. We are still doing good. We got blown out by the 49ers. We got blown out by the Cowboys, and we lost to not even Geno Smith, but Drew Lock and the Seahawks. Season's over. Fire all the coaches, and let's just move on to next year. We still have Jalen Hurts, who a month ago was at the top of the MVP chart. Jalen Hurts looks way worse than he did last year. He's missing all sorts of reads, all sorts of wide open passes, running lanes, and he's leaving the pocket way too soon. He is nowhere near the quarterback he was last year. We still have A.J. Brown, who broke history this year. We still have a great offensive line. We still have other offensive weapons like Goddard and Smith, and the offense is very healthy. It's been over a month since the Eagles' offense was able to score 20 points. I don't care what small things went wrong. That's unacceptable. The offense is just not that good. We have the tush push. We can score on any 4th and 1 automatically. Even after this rough stretch on offense, we still have the 7th most points scored in the NFL. The play calling on offense has been absolutely terrible. Why would you throw it deep against the Seahawks? You know what I'm talking about. Or I guess you might not because it happened several times, but you get the idea. The play calling has been terrible. Offensive coordinator needs to get fired, and Nick Sirianni needs to figure it out. All it takes is a few things to break the right way, and the offense will be right back on track. Against the Cowboys, if we didn't fumble it 3 times, we could have won. Against the 49ers, if we didn't kick field goals in the beginning of the game, who knows? Maybe we could have won. Against the Seahawks, if they didn't call a false start on Jason Kelce, we would have got a touchdown there, and we could have won that game too. The team is snapped. We lost 3 games in a row. It just would have taken those 4 things on offense. Nothing else needed to change, and they easily could have won, 1 or 2 of those games, and everyone would still think the Eagles are amazing. So no, we don't have to fire our offensive coordinator or our head coach. The season is not over because the offense is elite, it has elite weapons, and they can still get everything together and go on a Super Bowl run. The defense has struggled, but the defensive line will get it together. This defense is so bad, it makes me want Jonathan Gannon back, and that's not a good sign. The defense was doing great against the Seahawks for almost the entire game, except for the very end. But unfortunately, I can't make up for that. But they held them for most of the game in check. Somehow we made Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, and Drew Lock all look like Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and we all know none of them are. The defensive line is very talented, and they can easily get it back together. They were doing good earlier in the season against the Dolphins and other teams. This defensive line that we pay a ton of money, that has all this talent, and supposed to be great, has not gotten nearly enough sacks, nearly enough pressure, and they're just not doing their job. Our linebackers are just as bad as we thought they were, and that's not good. And the DBs have been bad except for Slay and Blankenship. The rest have been terrible. Bradbury is nowhere near what he was last year, and it's really too bad that we just extended him. I don't know how many times I can handle the defense stopping them to 3rd and 10 and then giving up a 15-yard pass. Like, this is just not okay. We had the 27th ranked pass defense. If that doesn't say enough, I don't know what will. To make things worse, we had the 25th worst defense when it comes to points scored. So yes, they can't stop the pass, they can't stop the run anymore, and they just let teams score. And they didn't know how to stop Drew Lock with under a minute remaining. What else can you say? Our special teams unit is actually finally good. Maybe if it was this good last year, we would have won the Super Bowl. Jake Elliott is awesome. Covey, our punt returner, has done very well, and we actually have a punter. I mean, he punted him all the way down to the 8. And then they drove down the field. But, we actually have a punter. We have the potential to have all 3 sides of the team. I don't care that the special teams has been better. That doesn't actually matter for a team. Over the next 3 weeks, we have really easy matchups with the Giants, Cardinals, Giants. We go on a win streak. Then we will win the division with the tiebreaker over the Cowboys. It is all looking good. And yes, I know the Eagles have an easy schedule coming up, but they're probably going to lose to the Giants and the Falcons. Who can they beat if they look this bad? We will have a home playoff game to start it off. Then we'll likely play the Lions, and the Cowboys will have to battle it out with the 49ers. That saves us a tough game. Even if they do and they make it to the playoffs, who really cares? Because they're just going to get blown out by the first good team they play. And then if we can beat the 49ers, most likely, because they're going to beat the Cowboys, but if we can just beat the 49ers, then we'll be right back to the Super Bowl like we all expected. So don't worry. Don't worry, the season is still looking good. We can still win the Super Bowl, and no panic. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later.